WWE SuperCard have released a new quest for summer cards. However, it's unfortunately quite underwhelming. But that's not the stick of this video. The stick is, we know SummerSlam tier date, at least speculation, and I'm going to tell you guys what you should be doing leading up to the tier. Now, you already knew if you've played SuperCard for long enough, you knew that SummerSlam was coming towards the end of this month because, well, SummerSlam is at the start of August. Therefore, usually they drop the tier about a week or a couple of days before the event actually happens. So you'd have to think, looking at the calendar, we might be getting a new tier sometime soon. And then you see the Flash events. That's the biggest giveaway, right? Ring Domination War Games, same weekend. You think, well, here comes SummerSlam tier. SuperCard have been promising big things leading up to Season 10, which makes me think that maybe this might be a 2-tier filler. We might get a SummerSlam BCE and a SummerSlam 23 or whatever you want to call it, or even a SummerSlam Future kind of tier because the whole logo's from Motor City because that's where SummerSlam is. Now, us next makers have been left in the dark a little bit with the events happening recently, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a little 50-50. It's either really good because we don't know what's happening and we're shocked and we're like, oh shit, that's actually happening, but it's also bad because we can't hype it up for you guys and make you guys be like, oh shit, that's happening. So it's a double-edged sword. However, I'm not going to complain because it means leading into SummerSlam tier or tiers, whatever's going to happen, we are kind of in the dark. We don't know what's going to happen. It brings more enjoyment back to the game for me, at least. Hopefully, it does the same for you guys. Hey, you. I've heard you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Is there a reason? Do you not like me? Do you want to feel me succeed? Then subscribe to the channel. Come on, it's free. Do it right now. Click. There you go. Thank you. Now, I'm just going to put this out there. Seeing women's GU goes into women's RTG, that's fine. It's Liv Morgan. The card looks great. Ring Domination and War Games means it'll be a men's card. Are we really starting the new tier with a leaderboard event? Is it Last Man Standing straight away? Or Clash of Champions? I think Last Man Standing. And if so, oh dear, prepare your deck. Save your currency. You're going to need 8 pros on day 1. Or no pros on day 1. And stay in this tier, but still play for the smart. That's 4D chess right there. Now, as I said, SuperCard have been teasing things and hyping up Season 10, and obviously we've been doing the same as well. Season 10 should be a massive achievement. 10 years of this game is huge. However, I am a little worried that we might not get the reset we're after. And if we do get a reset, I think it'll be a soft reset and a stat crunch. I don't think it'll actually be a proper reset we're going to get. It's not a bad thing, but it's not a great thing because a lot of people have been hounding for a reset and it might bring some players back, but there's also a lot of players that are playing now that are like, I don't want to lose everything. So once again, it's a double-edged sword. I don't want to be SuperCard and be in the position they're in right now. However, I do want to commend them on their community activity recently. That wild mode thing where you have to play 1,000,000 games or whatever it is. I think we can get it done. Wild Wednesday's today. Technically today for me, probably tomorrow, but we can get it done. I'll put in my 10 games. You guys do the rest. I'll benefit from it. Now, the whole point of me talking about SummerSlam tier release date is that with how much free shit they've been giving away recently, from the Fusion event being pretty much, well, entirely free and easy to do. Bunches of Punches is free, 1 per day, yes, but if it's free, you could pull the summer cards off the draft board. It's likely, at least in my opinion, now I've been wrong before, and of course that's the whole beauty of a wrestling fan and a YouTuber is that I have an opinion, and it's probably different to yours. But in my opinion, we're going to get something huge for SummerSlam tier. The last time they were giving away such free shit and over again enhancing your pull rate and the amount of cards you were getting, special edition cards, was back when we got a filler tier and Road to WrestleMania tier. And that came out of the blue. That literally was dropped like a bombshell. We didn't expect it. We got the news a day before the tier release, which was awesome. I'm kind of hoping maybe we'll get something similar here. There's the Flash. We know that there's an event coming because the Flash event is like, well, that means we're getting a new tier. But we don't know what we're getting. We don't know if it's going to be a 2-week, 3-week tier. Will it be a 4-week tier leading into the season reset? I think, just personally, it's going to be 2 tiers. 1 drop, obviously, this coming 2 weeks time Thursday. 3 weeks time Thursday. I'm a week ahead. And then I think maybe 3 or 4 weeks into that, we'll get another filler tier, which will lead us into the season reset. Maybe they will call that like SuperCard Season 1, and everyone will be like, oh, hang on. Like, that's going to hype us up. At least that's what I'd do if I was on part of Cat Daddy's team, because it'd hype people up. SuperCard Season 1, they'd go, holy shit, what are we getting for the reset? What are we getting for Season 10? And that is how you bring clicks back to the game, you bring player base back to the game. Let me know what you think down below. Do you want to see a reset for the new season? Or are you happy to stay with the numbers the way they are now and just keep accumulating tiers and tiers and tiers, just like it's nothing new? Now, obviously, this Jaws of Summer quest has been released. Unfortunately, it's not for a summer card of your tier, which I think a lot of people thought it was going to be. It is literally just for fusion ingredients, which, like, that's not a bad thing. It's a pretty easy quest to do, let's be honest. Like, this shouldn't take you more than half an hour, probably. So, it's pretty easy to do. But just for fusion ingredients is a little how you're going. And I think that's only because they're giving out such free cards in the fusion event. Like, I think I've not had a normal card. I think I always get summer cards. So, do your fusions. Now, we know next week there is a Riddle quest coming, or I think it's next week. I'll just quickly bring up the calendar again because your boy's not good with dates. It is this one right here, right? Yeah, collect Riddle tokens, the Matt Riddle collectible event. Now, unfortunately, a lot of you guys have seen the card leaked. Unfortunately, data miners exist, and that does happen. It kind of shits on next makers, but that's a story for another day. I have the card here for you. I'll put it up on screen now. You can see it. It is nice. It is lovely. It looks great. I'm excited for this. Hopefully, it's a lot easier to collect than the Kane one. That was easy, don't get me wrong, and you had to just play Tag Team Takedown. But if you didn't play Tag Team Takedown, you didn't get the card. So hopefully, this is a bit of both. Hopefully, it's on the draft board for a few, and also it's in a game mode for a few. Maybe a TLC or a Survivor or something. I like when they force us to play game modes for the collectible, but I also think they should provide an alternative too. Either way, the card looks great. I'm very excited to get my hands on this, and I really am excited for the pro animation. I'm hoping maybe the waves will move and he'll be surfing. Either way, it looks insane, and more of these designs need to happen, and I think that's what's going to happen in Season 10. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Season 10 and SummerSlam tier coming, so let me know them down below. I appreciate you guys. Of course, as I said in the video, hit that sub button. We keep growing over here, and it's amazing to me. I am on Twitch. I am also on Twitter. Hit those links in the description. There's also a Discord. You can come through and hang out. We're a partner on everything, so you can come hang out and get all the benefits of what partners have. All the emotes on Twitch are insane, and the Discord partnership has a lot of benefits to it, like, well, once again, emotes and a whole section of channels between wrestling, FIFA, NFL, whatever sport you can think of, and games like COD and Apex. So come through, hang out, maybe make some more friends. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one or the live stream. I'll probably be live by the time this video drops, so if you are watching it, come over to the Twitch. See yous. Appreciate yous. Good luck getting Riddle. Bye.